You want everybody having a great set of teeth is something to smile about, right? And veneers are one option for improving your grin. The procedure has been growing in popularity and is a $2.7 billion industry, okay? But there's a lot you need to know about this.
Yeah, our next guest has built a reputation in cosmetic dentistry. He's behind the smiles of quite a few celebrities, too, from Jennifer Lopez to Kendall Jenner. With us this morning is Dr. Michael Appa, an aesthetic dentist and head of Appa Aesthetic. It's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, there you go.
But he does great work.
Good job.
First of all, what exactly are veneers?
Okay, so...
Because there's a difference between that and what would be called dentures.
Yeah,
Okay.
So let's call it as comprehensive restorative dentistry. Veneers are a type of dental restoration, just like a filling or a crown. We use porcelain to cover people's teeth, to change the shape and size, and make it what they want it to look like.
Oh,
So you want that perfect smile, you go the veneer route.
You want that perfect smile, you go to a qualified dentist, you go through a consult, and you figure out what your best options are. Veneers is like an overused term for the general public to think of like straight white teeth.
Right. So what do you tell people who come in? What's your advice to folks who say, well, am I a candidate for a veneer? What do you recommend?
Yeah, so most importantly, I think that it's about, it's an investment in your smile for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Just like the way people take care of their skin or their hair, now you're taking care of your teeth. And I think that has been the craze. When you say veneers, that's really what we're talking about. So it's a lifelong commitment, and it is something that as time goes on, your teeth are changing just like your skin and hair. So the difference is teeth control the lower third of your face. So it's the support that's breaking down over time.
Yeah.
So what we can do with porcelain veneers or porcelain crowns or porcelain restorations is essentially rebuild someone's smile to look like 10, 15, 20 years younger.
Minus the price tag, though.
Yeah.
Just with the structure of your mouth.
Yeah.
Can anybody get veneers?
Anyone can get veneers.
Oh, okay.
Anyone can get veneers. So the same way, anyone who is putting cream on their face when they go to bed, putting gel in their hair when they get up in the morning, those are people that are looking at themselves and they care about the way that they look and feel.
Yeah.
And that is the same thing with any restorative dentistry.
All right.
What do you have here?
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, so the common misconception with veneers is that you have to cut the teeth down. Now, unfortunately, it's a craze, so everyone is doing this now.
Yeah.
And there's the, over preparation where people cut too much of the tooth away. And it looks something like that.
Oh my goodness.
Right, so when you see those nubs in those pictures, this is what scares everyone.
Yeah.
The reality is doing veneers properly is like a thin laminate that goes right over the front of the tooth that is more like this, where the preparation looks something more like that.
Okay,
Oh.
it's almost like a press-on nail.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
almost like a press-on nail.
Okay, so
It is, though.
And then you have it for the rest of your life. Can it pop off? I mean, is there?
So you have fillings in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
How'd
a
you know?
dental restoration, right?
Oh, okay.
Porcelain veneer is a dental restoration.
Right.
It's the same thing.
It doesn't slide on top of it. Oh, it does.
It does. A porcelain filling goes in the center of the tooth.
Okay.
A porcelain veneer goes on the front of the tooth.
Yeah.
So it's all semantics, but we have these
I
tools
see.
to fix people's teeth.
Wow.
But unlike a filling that's covered by insurance, this is not.
Correct.
Right. So obviously the price tag is higher, which leads to many people looking for those discounted ways of doing it. They go on social media, they find these so-called veneer techs. That's what you're leading to with the nubs.
Correct.
Right. So those people say they have certificates. So how do you kind of know that somebody's not legit?
If you were going to a plastic surgeon to get a facelift, you wouldn't go to your general doctor, the same person that gives you a checkup or a prescription for a cold.
Yeah.
You wouldn't ask them to give you a facelift. You also would not go in the basement of someone's home in the outer boroughs to go, under a dark lit thing to have a procedure done. So, number one thing is, are they doing this all the time? And you can see pretty clearly from pictures, before and after pictures, of what
stories.
good work looks like and what bad work looks like.
Yeah.
Right, so the number one thing is, are they accredited? Are they an actual dentist? Do they have a dental degree? But most importantly, there's a lot of dentists that are doing veneers, but are they doing it all the time, and are they really specialized in it?
Yeah.
Right? So you really want to find out what their work looks like and how often they're actually doing it. Our practice is solely focused on comprehensive restorative dentistry, so we're doing this every single day.
Right.
And just real quick, because we've run out of time, what's the range of price for veneers?
It can go anywhere from $20,000 to $100,000.
Ooh, wowee.
What's the difference
right.
there? Gold? I'm just kidding.
Platinum.
Wow, good stuff. All right, thank you for coming in, kind of setting the record straight. Don't go to those, you hear it all the time, the horror stories. Do not do it. Go to somebody like him.
All right, thanks
if
for
you got the
coming
money.
in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He's got a
All
great
right.
smile too.